to another update. Today is Saturday, January 19th, and it's been about a week since I took a pregnancy test. I'm hoping that this test that I take right now will be negative. And it's so weird saying that I hope a pregnancy test is negative, but you guys know, in my case, I do want it negative. I guess I will put this pregnancy test in my pee and then I'll explain how I'm doing and what is going on down there. So I'm gonna take my test and put it in for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so the last thing that I told you guys was I found out the chromosomes and everything. Everything came back normal. The baby had all of the chromosomes that it needed, and we found out that it was a little girl. So I got my closure there, but it was definitely hard. I think it kind of made it all feel real again, like I was going through it again. I don't want to get like all sappy and emotional, but just know that it was a little girl that we lost. So by now I would have had 3 little girls, and I honestly wouldn't have had it any other way. If you guys have been watching me for a while, you know that Tyler and I want to have a little boy someday, and that we probably won't stop until we get a little boy. But maybe I'm just meant to be a girl mom, and my husband is supposed to be a girl dad. So I'm still having bleeding. Like I said in the last video, I'm still bleeding, and I am about 4 weeks and 1 day past my DNC. I actually had just called the doctor about an hour ago, the on-call doctor, for the weekend, and I'm worried about this bleeding. I'm so confused. It's just confusing because I had a miscarriage, or a DNC, 4 weeks ago. I'm going on 5 weeks now, and my bleeding just started maybe a week and a half ago, and all the doctors are saying different things. My primary doctor said that she wasn't worried. She didn't really say much. She said it was normal, as long as it's not really heavy and filling pads like every half hour or an hour. But then the doctor I called today said that it's probably my period, and a period not from ovulating, but a period from coming down. I don't freaking know. I really don't know. But I feel like it's not my period. I don't know, because obviously I got a positive pregnancy test last week. It was very faint, but I got a positive pregnancy test last week. And my breasts don't hurt. I don't feel like I'm on my period. I'm not breaking out. I don't think I have a single zit on my face. And it's just so confusing. I don't ever remember it being this confusing. The last miscarriage I had, which I didn't have a surgery for, it just happened naturally, and I was not as far along as I am now. But it's still confusing and it's stressful, and I just want this over. I want all of this crap to just be over. I just really want to be able to get on here and tell you some good news. I'm just over this, and I actually peed in this cup, and when I peed in the cup, I don't really want to be gross and TMI, but you clicked on a fertility video. There's blood clots in it. They're not big blood clots, but they're little, and they kind of look like little shreds. And I don't know what that would be. Usually I don't notice them because they're in a pad or a tampon, but when I peed, it kind of fell out and I can see it, and I don't know, it makes me worried, because I know that people have, had ultrasounds after their DNC to come to find out that the DNC didn't even take everything out. This test, I feel like you can still see a very faint line. I don't honestly think that the camera's gonna pick it up, but I definitely see a faint line. If I was looking at this TTCing and I was like, oh, you know, let's see if I'm pregnant, I would totally be freaking out right now because I can see a very faint line. It's there, but it's faint. I mean, I think it's fainter than the last one I took, but maybe we're almost there. I don't know. This is kind of like what I saw when I was testing for the baby. Very, very faint, but very there. I probably will get my period in February and I hope to God we conceive. I don't know if you guys heard in the last video, but the doctor, my new doctor, did grant me my 100 milligrams of Clomid, which I wanted, and so we're back on 100 milligrams of Clomid once my period starts. So hopefully it starts soon. I'm ready to get this ball rolling. It's been a long journey. That's actually just been a whole freaking long journey. These last 2 years have been so exhausting. It's not what I thought that I would go through. I wanted to show you guys that I got more PreSeed and I love this stuff. It is a little expensive. I always order it on Amazon. I got this for $20, but it lasts us like 2 cycles. So 2 cycles of trying, and it's just lubricant. If you don't know, it's lubricant. It's just lubricant that has the same pH levels as you're supposed to have, and it's sperm friendly, so it basically traps the sperm and just helps it carry it to the egg. And I did this cycle for the first time when I got pregnant with this baby that I miscarried, and we conceived on our first try of this. So I say it helps, definitely if you're not as lubricated as you want to, or, I mean, come on. Let's just be real. When you've been married and with someone for so long, you know, things start to disappear down there. I make myself laugh. And I got more of my at-home, easy at-home pregnancy tests and ovulation tests, since we are gonna start trying again soon, I hope. I got more of these and I love these. It comes in this big pack and there's all the ovulation ones. I think there's 50, and then they give you 20 pregnancy tests. So I probably already used like 4 of them, but, and this only cost me, I think, like 16 or 15 bucks on Amazon. I'll link them down in the description box, so if you guys are interested, you can go and check them out. But they work for me and they've been great, and I swear by those, and obviously my Clomid, because my body just doesn't do what it's supposed to do. Let's keep our fingers crossed that this drops soon so we can start TTCing.